Hey, Jace here from Rock MMA, and welcome to another episode of What's Next. Today we're going to be looking at Dustin the Diamond Poirier. So let's just get this out of the way. His performance on Saturday night was perfect, absolutely perfect. His game plan was spot on, but most importantly, his mindset was correct. So when he was doing his post-fight interviews, he said he didn't feel Conor's aura nowhere near like he did last time. He didn't pedestalise him, and he just saw another person across from him that bleeds just like he does. And I think Conor being a dad plays a little part in that. I don't know why. I just think it does. It just makes him look slightly more human. And I know we've seen Conor a lot, Conor lose, before. But when they fought last time, Conor was just this big almighty power, or what seemed like. So yeah. So, but that said, I think Dustin should take the trilogy fight first, and I think he should do it quick. Do not give Conor any ring time at all. Don't give him any more. And don't give him that much time to train. He's technically injured for 6 months, so we don't know when he can train properly again on his legs. But just don't give him any time to train, as possible, and then just get that fight signed and get in there straight away. Because he could go in there really, really confident. He doesn't have to be cocky or anything. He's just got just let it be known that I knocked you out, and that will do enough to get inside Conor's head easily. Other options, I'd say Michael Chandler. He could really steal Chandler's thunder. There's a lot of eyes on Chandler at the moment. He's picked up a hell of a load of fans from the weekend. But if I was Chandler, I wouldn't take that fight yet. I'd probably suggest having maybe one more. So that takes us on to Charles Oliveira fight. So Charles Oliveira has shot his way back up. I mean, he had a bit of a shaky start, but I think it's on like an 8-fight win streak now. I need to go and check the stats I actually haven't for this. I really feel like Tony Ferguson and Charles Oliveira have just literally just swapped places. And I don't know if you understand what I mean. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you do. But I just think they do. Because they're not necessarily fairly similar fighters. But they just have like a similar aura about them. So yeah, I just literally think like those two fighters have swapped places. However, the fight I want to see the most is the Dustin versus Justin Gaethje. That rematch would be insane, especially now. Like I know I said this in another video, but especially now, Gaethje's changed his style from wanting to be like the most exciting fighter to wanting to be a champ. And that mindset is massively, massively different. And you've seen the differences in Gaethje's performances since changing that mindset. But just that fight in general would be insane. They're both primarily stand-up fighters. With amazing stand-up. They're both good wrestlers. I mean, Dustin obviously takes up on the ground with his jiu-jitsu, but they've both got decent leg kicks. They've both got cardio for days. So that fight to me just seems the best fight for Dustin, to be fair, and the most exciting fight for the fans. Well, not the best fight for Dustin, I'd say, for his credibility and money. Not credibility, but for the money-wise, I'd go and get the Conor fight rematch, the Conor trilogy done and out of the way before Conor either loses another fight and the money side of it goes down, or if he loses his confidence, if he fights someone else and doesn't have such a good fight, or even loses. So yeah, I think the fight he should take is Conor. The fight I want to see though is the Gaethje fight. That fight to me is the best fight to make in the lightweight division. Could do it for the bout, but well, yeah. To be fair, if Dustin's going to fight again, obviously if Dana strips Khabib because he actually has retired, yeah, I think Dustin should be fighting for a bout against Gaethje. But that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you agree, disagree. But yeah, peace.